What is going to happen on the 5th of September? On November 4th, 2019, a bizarre subreddit was created called 5 September 2020. According to that subreddit, the group is a community devoted to surviving the 5th of September. Join us, read the rules, then share your discoveries, your survival strategies, and your wedding plans. Also included in the subreddit are the following rules. Rule number 1, we survive together. Be kind to others. Cruelty, hoarding, and other selfish acts will not be tolerated. Number 2, no memes or disinformation of any kind. The truth will protect us. Our lives will depend on it. Number 3, protect resources. Read before posting. Repetitive posts and questions will be deleted. Do not flood the sub with posts. Number 4, selfish acts will not be tolerated. Do not demand information without first sharing a theory, clue, pertinent, strategy idea, pointer, or information. The first infraction will be locked and the next will be deleted. And rule number 5, stay safe. Staying safe seems to be a reoccurring theme for September 5 Survivor, as they were notorious for bouncing from subreddit to subreddit, leaving cryptic and borderline bot-like comments suggesting that everyone stay safe and take note of September 5th. They also mentioned the number 24 consistently. Just before the Surviving September 5th subreddit was created, September 5 Survivor posted on r/advice asking for someone to help him with a dream they had just had. This dream was about their own wedding that occurred on September 5th, but with no mention of a year. Just September 5th. This is the first mention I could find of the man in blue flames, and also mentioned was an elderly onlooker in purple and a young ring bearer in orange. Right after this post, September 5th Survivor posted a poem to r/poems that created more questions than it actually answered. The poem read, "Roses are red, the man in flames is blue. I'm lost in a hallway. What should I do? As the date gets closer, I can't help but fear. Will I find my safe place by September next year?" Again, we get another reference to the man in blue flames, and a general feeling of concern that can be described as dread, but something else is also included. The mention of being lost in a hallway, which conveniently was the title of the survivor's next post, along with a picture of the hallway. After this post, much of the same behavior continued. Warning other subreddits, referencing the number 24, the man in blue flames, the colors purple and orange, and the importance of September 5th. Right up until we eventually got to this post. The survivor claims that he had been contacted by somebody claiming they are with the organization and that the year is not 2020, but is in fact 2024. He says the 5th of September 2020 is a mistake and the true date is 5 September 2024, hence the significance of 24. I don't know what to make of this. Is he trustworthy? After the post, the survivor goes back to do more of the same, warning more subreddits, referencing the number 24, and spreading these warnings to anyone that'll listen. This behavior continued up until we got another update. The next update we received was yet another dream. The survivor says the following: "I had another dream. I saw the boy in orange and I followed him. He led me into a green hallway. Then I was trapped. I couldn't find my way out. The man in purple was also there. He told me I had not warned enough people. It was the 5th of September 2020. I was trapped in the hallway and I couldn't find my safe place. I think this dream was a warning that I've become too careless, that I'm not spreading the word and warning enough people. We must spread the word. People must be warned of the events of September 5th of next year." Now, at this point, you might be asking yourself, what is so important about September 5th, 2020? I had initially assumed it was just another doomsday or apocalyptic prediction, and judging by the subreddit, it seems like most other people thought that way as well. However, after being contacted by a person claiming to be a member of the organization, this is what our survivor theorizes will happen on September 5th. At 11:50 p.m. GMT, the overall luck of the population decreases. I'm not sure if this means the evening of the 5th or 10 minutes before the 5th. 1% of the Earth's population will also disappear, and then the Earth will move slightly closer to the Sun. After that, many electrical devices will start shutting down. So instead of this being an overall apocalypse, it would appear that there will be many smaller clusters of events occurring that may have a worldwide effect. Now, this story does actually tie into our last video discussing the dream surveys. There was a user named Caitlin2468 that, like myself, discovered the dream surveys and have been keen to get to the bottom of them. But unlike myself, Caitlin2468 actually managed to get a response back from the Happy Valley dream survey via text that said, "Sorry, my responses are limited. You must ask the right questions." So to check what kind of questions could trigger a response, she asked a random slew of questions, and surprisingly enough, she got a question right and received a response. Users on the RBI subreddit were able to determine that the question that triggered their response was, "Why would you kill yourself?" which was set in the midst of the onslaught of questions. Now, at this point, you may not see the correlation of these two very strange cases, but the response that Caitlin received via text was translated to be the 5th of September. Now, most people look at the dates of these two events and say that they simply don't add up, which on the surface, you're correct. But after doing some digging, I found a video uploaded by somebody named none other than September 5th, 2020 on YouTube. This video, which I'll link below, just plays an odd country song that I couldn't identify even with Google's help, and includes the word September 5th, 2020 matter in the background. And this video had been uploaded in 2016. Now, this raises a lot of questions for me. What is this? Is this a strange troll? A new ARG? Another clever marketing scam? I have no idea. And for now, at least until September 5th, we have to add this to our growing list of Tales from the Dark.